Anonymous Watch Guy here with a full review video. Quick wrist check. Wearing the Dekla Turbulence. Really awesome watch. Definitely like that one. Big fan of German watches, and today I have a German watch that I picked up recently, getting the full review treatment. And when you think about German watches and tool watches in general, you definitely think about Damasko. Now, I have owned a Zen for quite a while. Damasko and Zen definitely get a lot of comparisons, and I may do a comparison video between this watch and my Zen 104. But this is just a fantastic watch. This is the Damasko DA36. Now, this is the version of this watch with the ETA movement in it. Damasko has released recently a version of this watch with their in-house movement in it. I was able to find a good deal on this watch and a good deal on the watch with the ice-hardened stainless steel bracelet. I think if you pick this watch up, you definitely want to get the bracelet for the watch, as it is absolutely fantastic, and it's just a huge upgrade for the watch. But let's take a look at the specifications on this watch once again. This is a 40 millimeter watch. You do have a 20 millimeter lug to lug on the watch. Right at 48 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, you do get drilled lugs on here. You do have a screw down crown there at the 3 o'clock position that is signed with the Damasko logo there. The D for Damasko does give you 100 meters water resistance. It is just a little bit over 12 millimeters thick, 12.2 millimeters according to my measurement. You do have a sapphire crystal, and the sapphire crystal on this one does have dual-sided AR. And there are a few little marks you'll see on here on the outer AR on this watch. Not a huge deal. The crystal itself isn't scratched, but the AR is scratched. If you wanted to buff the outer AR treatment off, you could. But outstanding AR on the watch, gives you a great shot of that matte black dial. And of course, this is running the ETA 2836-2. That is the day-date version, as this does have the day-date complication. 25 joules, roughly 40 hours power reserve. Awesome movement. No issues there. But a very clean, very legible pilot-style watch. You've got your big, broad, sword-style handset. Love the pop of yellow on that seconds hand. Your triangle up there at the 12 o'clock position. You've got all of your hour markers printed on. The Lume on this watch is also fantastic. Got your Damasko logo over there at the 3 o'clock position, and then, of course, your day-date complication just below that. The case is all this ice-hardened stainless steel, which is a process that Damasko uses to make it very scratch-resistant. It does still scratch. As you can see, there is a mark on the bezel on this watch. It is not unscratchable, but it is very scratch-resistant. And it is an in-house process they use to treat the stainless steel. And again, it has that really nice bead blasted look. Really cool matte finishing look. Definitely like the look of the watch. Definitely gives off that tool vibe. But once again, you can see that it is not completely scratch immune, just highly scratch resistant, and there are some marks on the bezel on this watch. Not a huge deal. I keep my watches minty fresh. I did buy this one used. That's why it has some marks. But it is a tool watch. This is a tool style watch. It doesn't really bother me so much on this watch, as I know that during the time that I own it and I don't intend to sell it, there will be no more marks added to the watch. I can assure you of that. So this ice-hardened stainless steel bracelet is really, really awesome. It is all held together with these Torx. It does include a Torx tool when you purchase the watch, but it is very well constructed, articulates very well, very comfortable. It is just a friction fit butterfly kind of closure on it, and it definitely, as you can see, it's hard to pull apart. It definitely is not going to come apart. You've got a Damasko signature there on the inner part of the clasp, but this bracelet is really something to behold. The way that it's constructed, the way that it fits together, it is just really awesome. It does come with a leather strap as well. Usually the watch comes on one or the other, and you have to add the other one afterwards. Again, that same kind of stainless steel buckle. You've got your yellow there to match the seconds hand. Very nice leather strap. It clearly wasn't worn that much on the leather strap. This leather strap's in really awesome condition. And then you've got your case back. That's a screwed in case back. You've got all your German there in the back. Of course, made in Germany, sapphire glass, and then your water resistance and all that good stuff there on the back, on the screwed in case back. But just a fantastic tool style watch. Love the overall look of the watch. Love that bead blasted look to the finishing. Love that it is such a tough watch and so durable. And that ice hardened stainless steel, you can see the bracelet's not marked up at all. I think a lot of the marks on the bezel and the crystal actually occurred when it was shipped to me and the way that it was packaged, honestly. But I think that it's a very tough watch, very tough tool watch. It's going to hold up. Really awesome watch. Love the legibility of it. Very easy to read at a glance. That matte black dial with the stark white printing. Really easy to read. Really great looking watch. Just a great looking, kind of got that Flieger style look to it. Awesome watch. Crown is really well knurled. Very easy to use. Just a lot to love about this Damasko DA36. If you're in the market for a tool watch or an awesome German watch, definitely couldn't recommend Damasko more. So let's take a look at the watch on my 7.5 inch. We'll take a look at the lume, obviously, of the watch, and then we'll take a look at it on my 7.5 inch wrist. So here is the lume on the watch. Really strong green glow. You can see you've got a lume pip out at each one of your hour markers. That handset glows fantastic. That big broad sword style handset, as well as your triangle up there at the 12 o'clock position. Some great green lume. I'm sure it's probably C3. Outstanding job with the lume on this watch. It is very legible and to read in the dark, and it is long lasting as well. Here's the watch on my 7.5 inch wrist. You can see it wears very nicely at 40 by 48. That ice hardened stainless steel bracelet, very comfortable. I do have it sized just a little bit loose. I could probably take one more link out of the bracelet. There is the down the barrel shot. It was much smaller than my wrist when I got it, and the way this bracelet is constructed, you almost have to build the links. So it's a little bit tough to do, a little bit time consuming. I just haven't taken the time to take one of the links out, but it looks great on wrist. Wears fantastic on wrist. Again, very easy to read at a glance, very legible. Awesome German watch, awesome tool watch. Definitely recommend checking out Damasko. The Damasko DA36. If you liked the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.